Hi, welcome to my channel Ruby Neck Crochet Tejido. Today I'm going to teach you how to crochet this beautiful skirt. It's for the set with the top that we did last week. I hope you guys like it and give it a try. And here is the list of materials you're going to need to make it. If you are not already a subscriber, please subscribe and click on the little bell. That way you get notification each time I upload a video. Remember, I make my videos in Spanish and English. If you're still in a Spanish video and you want to see the video in English, go to the main page of my YouTube channel where you'll find the English version in there. Also, you can send me a message and I can send you the link. And at the end of each tutorial, I'll leave a playlist with all my English video, and I'm gonna leave as well the link for the top. For this design, I'm gonna use the same material that I used for the last week tutorial. For this design, I'm gonna use the same material that I used for last week tutorial. It's a blend of bamboo and cotton. It's like a fine one, purple and black. And the crochet hook at 3.5 millimeter. You're gonna need tapestry needle and scissors. We're gonna do the matching skirt for this beautiful little top. If you don't see in the tutorial, this is the one that I did last week. I'm gonna leave the link in here. You're gonna see an eye, you click on the eye and I will bring you to that tutorial. And at the end of this video, I leave the link as well. For this one, we're gonna do 4 of these as well. I'm gonna do the 4 full motif, finishing with the purple, and then after I will start attaching them together. But I'm gonna leave here how you're gonna do one of these, and then you'll do the full motif, and we meet again to attach them together and continue with the design. I'm gonna start with the magic circle, not too big. I'm gonna chain 3. Now I'm gonna do 2 double crochet. I'm gonna chain 1, and that's the repetition that we're gonna do until we have 3 . I'm gonna start with the magic circle. Not too big, you don't need it that big. And you're gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and you're gonna do 2 double crochet. That's 1 and 2, and with a chain of 3 you'll have 3. Now you're gonna chain 1, and we're gonna do this repetition until you have 5 of this group with a chain 1 space in between. So that will be 3 double crochet, 1, 2, and 3. Make this a little bit smaller, and chain 1. So 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 1. At the end you will finish with a chain space, and you will do a slip stitch on the 3rd chain, and then you slip stitch until you get to the chain 1 space to work in the 2nd round. I already made 3 of these, and this will be number 4. That way I will work each color on each one of them each time, and by the time I finish the last one they will be all done. Now that you are at the chain 1 space, you're gonna chain 3, and that counts as the first double crochet of 3. You're gonna do 2 more. You're gonna chain 1, and you're gonna do 3 double crochet in the same space. I already showed you how to do these motifs on the last tutorial, but I'm just doing a recap. That way you guys can do this if you don't see in the video. So you go to the next chain 1 space, you do a yarn over, and you're going to do that repetition again. 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the same space. And you're going to continue working like this until you have your 5 motif like this on the 5 chain space. At the end, you're going to finish with a slip stitch on the 3rd chain. You'll cut your yarn, loose the tail, and then you're going to start with the next color, or you can do your 4 of these and then start with the next color once you're done your 4. Now with the next color, I'm going to do a slip knot, and you're going to come here in between the motifs, and you're going to pass the loop, and you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. That counts as the first double crochet of 3. So in the same space, you're going to do 2 more, and now you're going to do a yarn over, and you're going to come here to the chain 1 space, and you're going to do the same repetition that you did on the row before. That will be 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the same space, and 3. Yarn over, you're going to go in between the stitches, and you're going to do your 3 double crochet, and like that you're going to continue all the way around this round, and you're going to finish with a slip stitch on the 3rd chain, and then you're going to slip stitch until here in between the stitches, and I'll meet you here. Once you're done with the slip stitches, you'll be in the space in between the motifs. You're gonna chain 3 again, and you're gonna do 2 double crochet in the same space. Yarn over, go to the chain space, and you're gonna do exactly the same. 3 double crochet and 3, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the same space. That's always the same. Those 5 points of the motif is always the same. Yarn over. Now in this one you're gonna have 2 of this group of 3. In this one you have 1, and the next one's 2, because you are working in between the stitches. And 3, yarn over, 1, 2, and 3, yarn over, chain space, 3 double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the same space, and like that you're going to continue all the way around. You're going to finish with a slip stitch. You're going to cut your yarn, loose those tails, and if you decide that you want to work the other motifs with the black, go ahead, and then after I will show you how you're going to work with the purple on the next color. Whatever color you have chosen for yours. If you're using 2 colors, you're using 3, and then you'll use the 3rd color. But if you're using only 1 color, you'll continue without cutting your yarn. You know, it depends what you're doing with your motifs. Now I'm going to change to the purple again, a slip knot, exactly as you did with the black. You're going to come to one of these space in between the stitches. You're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 2 double crochet in the same space for a total of 3. Now yarn over, go to the next space in between, 3 double crochet, 1, 2, and 3. Do the same in the next one. Now to the chain 1 space, you're going to do your 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet. And like that you're going to continue all the way around. You're going to finish with a slip stitch. You're going to slip stitch until the stitch in between, and then you do another row repetition, and then you will cut your yarn and lose the tail, and then you change to the black again. The amount of repetition that you're going to do is up to you, depending on the size that you're making. For mine, it's going to be exactly the same as this one. I'm going to do exactly the same repetition. So that will be one with the purple, black, finish with the purple. That will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 time that I'm going to change the colors. And I will finish with the purple. I will do my 4 motif exactly the same, finish, lose the end, and then when it's time to attach them together, I'm gonna do it like I did this with the black. Not like this with the purple, with the black. Okay, and then after that I will continue with the design, and I will do my 4 motifs, and I will measure here to put them together. And I'm gonna finish my 4 motifs, and I will measure here. Here I have my 4 motifs. I already work in the 2 little piece of the row with the black. For this one will be like that. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work the same on this one, but I'm gonna attach this one to that one, exactly as I did with the top, like this. So I'm gonna leave the clip where I recorded for this, that way I don't have to record again. I'm gonna leave it here, how to make this and how to attach the next one to that one, and then like that you're gonna continue working. You're gonna attach those 2 and then work the black in this side, and then when you're working on this one you will attach to that one, and then the last one you'll attach to this border and to that one and the other side to create the circumference. If you find that is too small for yourself, I recommend to do an entire round with black and then do this little piece of black on this side, and then on the other side, that way you have an extra round on each. But for mine I'm gonna just leave them like this, and then when I finish attaching them and do the circle, I will work around the border with the black. So I'm gonna leave those clip here, that way I don't have to record again. It's the same that I already did. You will see me doing this, and I will meet you here when I have the circumference. Now what I'm gonna do is show you how I did this. So I did my slip knot. Let me hide these little beads, that way I don't make that much noise. And I did my slip knot. And then in one of these corners, I went to the chain 1 space and I passed my hook through the chain space, that way that stitch don't move around and stay in place. And I chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now in the chain space, inside, I did my other 2 stitches, 2 double crochet for a total of 3 with that chain 3. And then I continue working exactly the same as I did the other ones. On each space in between, I did my 3 double crochet with no chain space, just 3 and 3. And at the end I did my 3 double crochet, but the last double crochet I did inside the chain again, that way it don't move around. And after you do that, you will cut the yarn, lose the tail, and it look perfect, nice in the border. Remember, here you don't have any chain space, so you have to attach one of the stitch with the other one on each side. So now we're gonna do our slip knot, and I zoom in a little bit, that way you guys can see or try to see what I'm doing because I know I'm working with black, sorry, but I will explain exactly what to do here when you attach these 2 pieces together. Remember, we don't want to have that chain space that we did when we did the corner in here. So what you do, again, you go to the chain space and you pass this loop and you chain 3. Exactly the same. nothing changed in there. 1, 2, and 3. Now what you're gonna do is you grab this one, and in that stitch at the top, the first one or last one that you did, you pass your hook, you pass this loop. Let me see how I can pass all those little strands through. Yeah. And then you do a yarn over, and in that space here you do your double crochet, just like that. And you other double crochet in the same space. And then you continue working exactly the same as you did in here. Yarn over, your 3 double crochet, 1, remove that tail out of the way, 2, and 3. Again, you come here and continue until you get to the last stitch, that you will do the same thing that you did here at the beginning. So when I get to that one, I will show you, because you're going to finish here with a double crochet at the end, and instead of the beginning of the chain 3. And you see it's nice and even, and you're done that part. I did 2 double crochet in this space. I had to do 1 more. Back here, what you're gonna do, you're gonna leave that loop. You're gonna come to this space. I have my 3 chains here, the one in the top. I'm gonna pass my hook, pass that loop, yarn over, and do the last double crochet inside that chain space. That way the stitch don't move. Here I'm gonna chain 1. I cut my yarn, and I will loose that end to the inside. That way it's nice and even, like in this side here. Here I have the 4 attached to each other. It's almost like when you did the top, except that you don't gonna leave it open. Here you're gonna do the 2 little half of the row and attach them together. Once you finish, it will look like this. Now with the black, I'm gonna do 2 round, and I'm gonna do the same granny stitch that we'll be doing. I'm gonna do slip knot, and you're gonna go to any space. I'm gonna come here, or here, and I'm gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3 double crochet in total in this space, so 2 more, and the chain 3 is the third one, and in this space 3 double crochet, and the space in between these two. 3 double crochet, that way you don't have a big gap in here. And the space. 3. Like this, you're gonna continue all the way around, because now we're working on the round, and you'll do exactly the same here. 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet. Now if you find that this is too tight for you, you can do a chain space in between the stitches, and then maybe later you will want to do 2 chain space. It's up to you. I'm gonna try like this for now. I'm gonna work 2 round with the black, 2 round with the purple, and so on. But you can do 2, 3, 4 round with each color, or 3 and 1, or it's up to you, the combination that you want to do for this part of the design. And the same for the length, you will work your desired length. So when I have the length for mine, I will meet you here. Something I wanted to mention before you start doing chain space in between. Remember, in each row you are increasing stitches on each side of the center. So each time you do one stitch here and another one, you are increasing that space. So you will have one increase in this one, one in the other one on each row or round. Keep that in mind, because maybe if you start doing chain space, it will be too much, you know, like too big. I tried on and I really like the way it's coming along. I don't gonna be working for too long because I don't want it too long neither, but I have to, you know, cover a little bit. And here is a little bit loose, so I will work a little bit to the top and then pass an I-cord to tie it on the top. But I really like the way it's coming along. So I'll meet you here when I have the length, and I will let you know how many repetition I will do for mine. Here I have the length, and it look like this, and I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 round. So that was 6 with the black and 6 with the purple. I absolutely love the way it's looking so far. So I stopped like right there because it was getting too big, because remember we're increasing in each round, we're increasing 8 stitches. So look how big that is. So now I'm gonna work to the top. So what I'm gonna do, exactly the same as we did for the lower part in here. We're gonna go up, except that we don't have that tip, the increase. It will be straight. And this is around my hips. It's a little bit loose, so I have enough space to go up, you know, to give you extra length. So again, you're gonna do a slip knot, and you're gonna come to one of these spaces in here, and exactly the same. You're doing exactly the same thing. 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna do the granny stitch again. 3 double crochet, go to the next space, 3, go to the space in between, 3 double crochet, and in this one 3, and like that you're going to continue all the way around. You're going to finish with a slip stitch on the third chain, and you slip to the next space, you will chain 3, and again work another round with the black, and then cut the yarn, loose the tails, and work with the purple, and then you're going to continue working until you have the desired width for yourself. So I'm going to work on mine, and then I will meet you here. I finished the top. I did 2 round with the black, 2 with the purple, 2 black, 2 purple. Now I'm going to do a round, a finishing round like I did for the top, like this. So with the black, I'm gonna do a slip knot, and I'm gonna come to one of these spaces. It's a little bit big, so I will have to do an I-cord to secure these. I was thinking maybe I have this black elastic band, maybe, you know, sewing these in here, but no, I didn't like, you know, when I put it like this, too much black. So I decided to go with the cord after. So I'm gonna come here to one of these space. I'm gonna pass that loop. I'm gonna chain 1, and I'm gonna single crochet in the same space. I'm gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, single crochet in the space in between the stitches, 1, 2, and 3, single crochet, 1, 2, and 3, and single crochet. Like this, I'm gonna go all the way around of the top and all the way around the bottom of the piece. That way match the top. For the cord, I'm gonna do a magic circle. It's exactly the same as I did for the top. I'm gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, yarn over, a double crochet in the same space, and I'm gonna close the circle or ring and leave it a little bit loose, and I'm gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, yarn over, and in between these two strands here I'm gonna pass and do a double crochet. You see these two that I'm gonna close right now? Those are the two that we're gonna pass through for the next stitch. Okay, you see those two, 1, 2, and 3, yarn over. You see those two strands. You're gonna pass and do your double crochet, and like that you're gonna work until you have the desired length. Once you have the length, let's say this is the length, what you're gonna do, you're gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and you're gonna go to the same space and you're gonna do slip stitch. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and slip stitch. I have an accident in my weight room and it's scrape there. Almost dislocated the shoulder. 1, 2, and 3, and slip. And at the end, 1, 2, and 3, and you go through the same space and you do slip stitch, chain 1, cut the yarn, lose the tail, and then we'll work around with the black. I made this a small one to show you how you're going to work with the black because I already made my long that I needed. I made this small one to show you how you're going to work with the black around, but you can leave it completely one color. It's up to you if you want to do the border, but I like how it look. So I already did mine, so this is just to show you how you're going to work with this. You're going to do a slip knot, and you're going to go to the same space where you did the slip of the magic circle. This one is a little loose, I didn't tighten it enough, but this is just a scrap yarn. And you're going to chain 1, not with the tail, and you're going to do a single crochet in the same space, and then you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and you're going to go to the same space where you did the slip stitch, and you're going to do a single crochet, and you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, exactly at the same space, and you're going to do a single crochet. You could start to create a little bit of a hole there, and that's okay because on the way back you're going to work exactly in the same space to create a nice look. 1, 2, and 3. One, 2, and 3. I really like the way these look. Make it a different look, like an abstract kind of thing. Especially with these two colors, they look really nice. Well, black go nice with everything. 1, 2, and 3. And then when you get to the end, you know, you work the length that you strap. You're gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then you're gonna go to the center where you have that double crochet in the center, and you're gonna do a single crochet. It has to be in the center, that way you are right in the center. You're gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and you're gonna go to the other side exactly in the same space. You're gonna do your single crochet, and make sure when you do the single crochet you don't have any purple in between the black here. That will look nice. 1, 2, and 3, and like that you're going to continue all the way until the end. You're going to finish with a slip stitch here in the single crochet, cut the yarn and lose the tail, and it will look like this. I finished the top of the skirt, and I did exactly as I did for the top, the tie exactly the same. I absolutely love this way of doing this with this color combination. It look amazing. And what I did, I passed it through 2 in the front, 2 in the inside, 2 in the front, all the way around. And for the border, it looked like this, with the chain in between. And what I'm gonna do, I didn't record when I did this one, but I did when I did the top, so I'm gonna leave that clip here. That way you guys can see exactly how you're gonna do this if you don't see the video for the top. And now I'm gonna put it on and I will show you the end result. And for the amount of yarn that I use for this one, I use the leftover that I have from the top, plus I think 2 more of the purple. And you're gonna need like 3 purple, probably 2.5 black. Remember, this is a fine yarn, and it's only 50 grams each ball, and you need more for this. So, but the set look amazing. I love it. I love this color combination. The purple with the black look amazing. So I'm gonna put it on and I'll show you the end result. Well, this is the end result, and I hope you guys like it and give it a thumbs up and give it a try. And subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber. And if you make this beautiful design and you want to send me some picture, you can do it through my Facebook page, Ruby Net Crochet Tejido, or my Instagram, Ruby Net Crochet Tejido. Please share my video with friends and family and in groups. That way you help me grow here in YouTube. And don't forget to give that thumbs up. That way you show the appreciation for my hard work. I wish you have a beautiful day. Bye.